They're 16th overall. Meantime, let's jump on board with J.J. Leto in the BMW, one of the Schnitzer factory cars, leading the GT competition in car number 42.
This is heading up the back straight right now. You hear him going through the gears, the whine of the straight cut gears. Very, very fast cars. And this is a good sign. The wiper is just occasionally wiping the windshield. No rain appearing right up there at all. So it looks like the local weather forecaster was correct. It's going to be a good afternoon after all.
Up the Andretti straightaway over one of the humps down toward turn 8. You watch some of the other GT machines battle. Let's show your BMW GT class standings coming into this 5th round of the American Le Mans Series Championship. Sasha Masson and Lucas Lohr are teammates with Alex Job's Porsche group, just 1 point apart. Boris Said and Hans Stuck share a car. That's one of the Tom Milner PTG BMWs, and then Jörg Müller in one of the Schnitzer cars. So a very tight battle for GT honors.
It is a battle. We had a very nice dinner last night with Masson and Lohr, and what a couple of charming drivers. Amazing.
A couple of young drivers in the Porsche stable, much is expected of them, of course, as the years go by. As we check your Porsche running order, top left of your screen. In GT, it's Leto, Stuckey, Müller, then Randy Pobst trying to get back into contention. He is back in 8th. And we understand that the leader has come to pit road, so Andy Wallace is now your overall leader. Jan Magnussen has come to pit road. But let's get more on the GT situation downstairs to Martin Haven.
I'm with the newest face in the GT.
Desperately need that stop for fuel.
Now the GT battle, when we were with you at Sears Point a couple of weeks ago, you've got 4 essentially factory-backed BMWs, the white and blue cars, the Schnitzer machines, the 42 and the 43. Then you've got the 2 Tom Milner PTG entries, the 6 and the 10. Well, the 10 car, not much of a factor here. Bill Oberlin got wrecked yesterday in practice. He suffered a concussion. He's sitting out 7 days as per American Le Mans Series rules. This is your GT leader, Jörg Müller, in the 42.
And it's very interesting. It's a real battle of ego between these 2 teams. Even though the cars look very, very similar, and they are. They basically designed, and all of the pieces are built by BMW in Europe. When Milner's team, when the PTG guys get these, they naturally modify them little tiny bits. And one place where you'll see it is on the very front end of the car, what they call the splitter. Down low on the nose piece. This car here has nothing extending out. Milner's car has a little carbon fiber tray coming out to try and give them a little more downforce. They all do their own little changes. So the ego between the teams is that they might say, well, yeah, our cars are kind of the same, but we want to beat you guys.
Müller is 8th overall. 3rd in, making 2nd now in GT. Boris Said has taken over from Hans Stuck in Milner's 6th car. This is one of the PTG machines, and there's a tire difference as well. This team uses Yokohama.
That's right. This will give you a pretty graphic example of the difference in the front end of this car. You'll see the tray. It's difficult to look, but look how it extends forward. Just like a little pie wedge, something that comes forward to scoop the air up over the leading edge, just that little lip. Now, Milner's team felt aerodynamically this was what they wanted to do to achieve more downforce. The Euro team felt they didn't want it.
As we watch Said, one of the great GT racers in this country. He raced in the Trans Am Series event yesterday at Road America in Wisconsin. Talked to Boris this morning. He said, hey, I brought the bad weather with me. That race was red flag 4 laps short of the end due to rain. And it was raining here, of course, when he got here this morning. As we take a ride with the number 42, Jörg Müller, taking over from J.J. Leto. They are 8th overall, the leaders in GT. They're ahead of...
What wants to do is just to keep circulating around the track. That's a bit of a heartbreak after such a great pass.
One of the GTS Vipers there in front of one of the GT BMWs. Your leader, the 42 car, Jörg Müller, at that wheel of that machine. And he goes by that Viper. Now that shows you how strong those V8 M3 BMWs are.
These are wonderful cars. Boy, they are just beautiful little pieces of work. They have taken advantage of a loophole. I think maybe the first one was a minute too, but certainly if there's something in the rules or if there isn't something in the rules, you try and take advantage to the nth degree of it, and they have done that. These are beautiful race cars, and I think everybody is envious of the way they've been set up, the way they go in a straight line, the way they handle, and maybe typical of what the Audis do as well is that they are so good over bumps, both turning into corners and applying power. They are particularly strong doing that, so that seems to be a German trademark. In fact, you know what? I noticed it last week. I was telling you, I had the luxury of driving an A6 Audi, trying one of those for a while. It was just such a wonderful car to drive. You get out of that car and you get into an American car, and there is a difference between the German philosophy on shock absorbers and springs to American cars. They're wonderful.
We're watching the Schnitzer M3 car circulate at the head of the class at GT. Our score.
Nice drive for him. Johnny was with Panos, as you had mentioned earlier, and was let go, didn't really know what he was going to do, picked up by Chevrolet, and what a team up this has been.
It's been a dream team, certainly, in that 3 car. JJ Leto and Jorg Mueller win GT in the Schnitzer BMW M3. 42 car will finish 10th overall.
So Team Europe